Hello, welcome to You Don't Know Video Games. We're big fans of the Dropouts here, and if you don't know who the Dropouts are, you should bloody well search them up after this show. Not right now because we need the views, but after the show, look up World Series Wrestling, the Dropouts, and have a damn good time. Or a good time.
I'm not doing it again.
Why not?
Because I'm not.
You mean you're not going to...
You've been doing it for the last 20 minutes. Again.
Anyway, it's been a while. Hi, everyone. We're here and very mature and very organised.
No, none of those things.
I'm Ben Rosenthal, one half of the former tag team champions of the world. And I'm joined this evening by Anto Shea.
Hello.
By Brayden Dixon. Brayden can't talk. Brayden doesn't have a...
Voice box anymore.
Oh, Brayden, what are you doing? Where's your green screen?
Didn't you just tell him not to have one?
Yes, I did.
You dick.
And Floppy Starrick.
Hello.
What's it always saying?
Plater, I want some more.
Oh, g'day. We're doing it like this now, we is. You feeling racially appropriated yet, mate?
I didn't even know what you said.
Yeah, now you know how they feel. Anyway.
Hang on a minute. I thought you were doing a really bad Aussie accent.
No,
was that meant to be English?
It was Cockney or something,
That
wasn't
was
it?
meant to be Cockney.
Oh.
That was his version of Dick Van
Get
Dyke.
in the wheelbarrow. There you go. That's my Cockney.
Don't you mean shine your shoes, governor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. I like Dorset. I like the Dorset one.
You're a
dear,
lover.
we'll get there right now.
We're going to go out there, pub, have a pint.
I'll get my shovel. Her name's Shirley.
So, yeah, we talk about video games and not really poor accents.
Apparently not anymore.
But it's been a while since we graced you with our annoyance.
Presents.
No annoyance.
Sure.
You was correct.
Just me. And what have you been up to?
I have been playing some video games.
All right. Have you been supporting our Patreons? Because I haven't.
Oh,
'Cause
no,
I forgot about 'em.
I haven't been supporting our Patreons because I don't pay our Patreons to pay us. But we do shout them out on our show because we appreciate the support they give us.
Ah, who supports us at the producer level?
Pretty sure it's still Mr. Michael Towns, Game Boy Games.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's still Sutek.
Yep.
Pretty sure it's still Dark Fader.
Yep.
And there's one other that I can't remember.
He's a villain.
And it's Dylan the Villain.
It's Dylan the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The villainest of villains.
All right. Yeah. So what have you been up to? What's going on? What's cooking? What's happening? What's shaking? What's
baking?
What's moving on up?
Yeah, not a huge amount. I've been sort of keeping it on my down low and playing some video games.
You've been subscribing to our channel,
Been
which I also
subscribing to our
forgot to
channel.
talk about.
Stop putting things up on screen that make us have to say things. Yeah, no, like life's just been trucking along. It's been a bit of a weird time. I've started putting like money aside because I'm going to the UK in September.
Hell yeah.
That's right. Wedding?
It'll
Birthday?
be like
Funeral?
I'll be flying out September 11th,
One of
and I'll be back like the 25th.
Don't. Please don't.
I flew out here.
Please don't.
I flew out here when I moved here on September 11th, so it's only fitting.
Yeah. Yep.
You make it really hard.
But yeah, apart from that, like, yeah, just been working, just been playing some games. That's pretty much it. Like,
Pretty much it?
Yeah, nothing really special or crazy to announce other than, yeah, I'm here and I'm vibing.
You're moving right along.
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan the Villain's going to the UK in August.
How long are you going to be there for? Might cross paths, maybe, depending on where you go.
It is a small place.
No, it's not.
It's not that small.
It's actually pretty small.
It's very small.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's a tiny, tiny little
It's
country.
bigger than Adelaide.
I think you can fit the UK into Australia like 78 times.
You sure can.
Especially
Speaking of people who can
79
fit
with
78
lube.
things in their mouth, Floppy,
Yo, hello.
what's happening with you?
What has been happening with me? I've been working a lot. I've been doing a lot of stuff with my kiddos. My daughter had a birthday. She turned 12.
Gee.
I know, but you know what the craziest thing is? My eldest is about to turn almost as old as Brayden.
My daughter and Brayden are in the same generation. Brayden's right at the start. My daughter's right at the end. There you
My
go.
eldest is about to turn 27.
Brayden, how old are you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. Is there going to be some overlap at some point?
December. So.
Probably not.
No, there won't be, but close enough. Doing that, I've been playing some games.
Oh, by the way, Brayden's not talking tonight because they have
Despite what you just heard.
a sore throat.
Cough, cough. Here's the cough, cough.
And because we don't have enough Patreons, we couldn't afford Brayden any lozenges. So
No.
if you want to cure a sick Brayden, support us on Patreon.
Yeah. Do it for the
Do it for the
good of
person.
humanity.
Do it for the person who we rely on the show running for.
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of games. I've been taking my kids to the wrestling.
Hell yeah.
Really enjoying it. They've really gotten into it. Thomas wishes it would start a little bit earlier.
I wish it had started. I'm with Thomas. Let's start the wrestling earlier so I can just
Even just
bugger
half
off
an hour
home.
earlier would be
Yeah.
great.
And no need for an intermission. Yeah, so I've been doing the wrestling as well because as we can see on screen, I was in a wrestling match.
But yeah, you've been in it for a long time.
I have like 21 years, 22
I got
years.
to see you in a wrestling match.
Yeah, well,
I
they're
was
about to see us on screen. And do you know what the best part is? So, bit of backstory. The place where this wrestling match was going to be is in my old high school gymnasium, where I used to play wrestle with my friends during school.
Play wrestle.
And all right, so I pedigreed one guy and almost knocked him out. True story.
I think that's illegal.
Yeah, boom, boom, bang, and his head smashed against the floor, and I almost KO'd him.
Oh, I don't think I knew what pedigree meant.
So yeah, I got to have a wrestling match with a friend of 20 odd years in the way of Havoc in my old high school gymnasium, and I got to, as part of the storyline, use karate. So I dressed up as Ryu from Street Fighter. Hey, there was legitimate karate moves.
I
in
did
there.
see you sweep the leg
I did
twice.
correctly, like how you're supposed to.
Yeah, just like they do in Karate Kid.
No. Mine was much more how you say non-bullshit.
Oh, so like Karate
What are you?
Kid 2?
Get off your phone.
I was just finishing a thing for the end of the show.
No, you weren't. You were doing.
Du-du-du.
Anyway, here I am. That's Havoc. There's me.
He didn't get super kick Dylan the Villain. I was there. I was in the audience. I was cheering, maybe a little bit of booing. I got to see this. It was actually very, very cool. Jimmy C,
Yep.
your arch nemesis.
Yeah, Nemesis.
He was wearing
He's my Nemesis.
He was wearing a skin tight lycra, but somehow
See
still
there?
loose.
Reuse pose.
Yes,
With Ken's bandana.
he
No, it's
was.
That's Ken's, the red one.
Well, he gave it to him. Yeah, okay.
Jimmy C's outfit somehow skin tight and loose at the same time.
Yep.
So I could see his testicles individually swing.
In all the right places.
Oh, sometimes the wrong ones too. No, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so it started off, nice little gimmick that Jimmy and I had in that we were yelling at each other, and then the two actual wrestlers were facing off, and then because we were yelling and said tag us in,
That moment was such pure good timing. It was both at exactly the same time.
we planned.
Tag us in.
No, so the
Oh, I
idea was
know.
we were yelling, and then when Jimmy went like that, that's
Yeah.
when we both went tag
Tag
us
it.
in. So here's us just sizing each other up, getting ready for it. And yes, that's my actual gi. That way. And
You like
my
karate?
black belt. I do
Yeah,
like
okay.
karate. Yeah, it's good. So I, as part of the storyline, said, "Yeah, come on, one shot. Here we go." Jimmy
This
comes
is
in.
So funny.
So these are the two legitimate karate.
Looks like
moves.
I've got a massive shadow behind me.
You do. Boom.
Sweep the leg
I actually use that in tournaments to varying amounts
against
of
Jimmy
effect.
C.
Yeah.
That's because you're like a 12th Ben or something, right?
Against people with the
48th Dan, I think.
ability of Jimmy C. Now this is actually one that I do use. So I fake him out, tap the hand, boom, sweep him down. But when we were rehearsing that, I actually did it like I do in karate. And
How
my
much
elbow
did
went
you
to
hurt?
his throat because you go past and like hit the throat as well as put him down. And he got up and went, "Oh, don't get my throat." Oh, sorry again, Jimmy. I felt really bad. And then this was a gag that I thought of. It's like Jimmy going for the crane kick, and I went, oh no, what am I going to do? And I just stepped backwards, and he fell on his ass.
It was so good. Whole crowd erupted. It was
Yeah,
wonderful.
and then because we've got a retro gimmick going, Bob got tagged in, and because Bob's a professional wrestler and I'm not, I'm just a manager. He came in and said, "All right, let's see you do some of that karate crap on me." And I said, "Oh yeah, you want to see something? You're forgetting one thing. What the hell is that?" He turned around, and I just tagged in Havoc.
That's great.
And then some actual wrestling
Then
happened.
some actual wrestling happened. If we go to the end of the match, if you can find that, Brayden.
I love Havoc's little power up his arm.
Yeah, it's the bionic elbow from
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes. But originally we wanted him to do it with a power glove on.
But that would destroy the power glove.
Well, no, it's also an illegal weapon. So
Oh,
not
yeah,
technically
don't do
allowed to-
that.
But we had this whole thing going where I'd have the power glove and we timed it where I'd run along the side. Havoc could call for it. I'd run along the side, just throw it up. He'd grab it in midair and put it on.
And then all of a sudden, it would start playing, "You got the touch."
Yeah. Anyway, so Jimmy missed his people's elbows or whatever it is. And then boom, I was a big Jericho fan when I was younger. So I thought, you know what I have to do? I have to put on the Lion Tamer as my finisher. So while Bob and Havoc are wrestling on the outside, I was,
Bullying Jimmy.
no, just trying to get him over onto the lion tamer. I think over here is just about when I do it. So we needed a chair for a spot, but the chair was around the other side. So that's why I sort of struggled with Jimmy to buy us some time. It could have synced it in a little bit more. Doesn't look that realistic. But then here's the chair shot. Bang!
That was a good chair shot.
So also got to take some bumps as well. For the podcast listeners, look up Right City Wrestling or just watch the show.
And for those of you that like video games, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, wrestling's a video game. Anyway,
True,
I
true.
lost. I got pinned again by Jimmy C. That's it. That's all she wrote. So next show, there's going to be a hardcore match where you can only use stuff from the 1980s.
Ah, old bread.
It's an old core match. That's what we call it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the power glove considered an illegal weapon because it's the power glove and its legendary status?
Yes.
Or is it because it has plastic bits on it that could hurt?
It's a foreign object.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
chairs are fine though.
just a little bit more wrestling. Just bear with me. World Series Wrestling happened over the past 4 days over the weekend. I was lucky enough to commentate it again. Each 4 nights, me and Sean Thomas commentated World Series Wrestling. So we got to talk about Bishop Dyer, who was the former Baron Corbin, Dijak, Killer Cross was there with Scarlett Bordeaux, Ash by Elegance, all these really well-renowned wrestlers. And then we had no idea this was happening. So you can see a black screen on our feed now. Someone was coming in. Adrian, who's the booker and owner of World Series Wrestling, refused to tell us who it is. We had a guess. But the legitimate reaction here, if you watch it online, is real. Because this person has not been in a wrestling ring for over a year. That's Buddy Murphy. Australia's own Buddy Murphy and husband
It is
of
massive.
Rhea Ripley.
Look at that thing. Look at that. That's not a real person.
Yeah, he's jacked. And what's best, I said, Buddy Murphy looking jacked. And then the live chat just going jacked. I'm like, yes, sweet.
That is not a real person. Look at those. Look at those made-up muscles.
He's always
They're not
been-
real muscles. They're
he-
muscles on muscles.
He's a very large boy. But he hasn't actually...
Zangief from a Street Fighter movie.
He is a triangle.
He has been signed to AEW for years. He's been out of commission for about a year because of an ankle injury. He's not clear to wrestle, so
Was
him
it
coming
from
back...
carrying his massive shoulders?
I mean, nothing against Buddy Matthews, but he doesn't do leg day.
He doesn't.
Sorry, Matt. Don't hurt me, because you quite easily could.
You're about to die.
Very much so. But a very impressive specimen of a man, the old Buddy Matthews, and a fantastic wrestler. Like, seriously, a fantastic wrestler. Anyway, that was fun. And the do was the dropouts who we just had fun with. And there's me in my usual getup, my commentating gear. So there we are. That's
There you
how
go.
I spent my
Hell
day.
yeah,
That was
super
good. That was
cool.
fun.
It was fun.
Speaking of other things that are fun,
Yep.
Anto,
Hello.
what you been playing?
Huh?
What have you been playing?
I should probably pull up the run sheet so I can read and remember what I've written down. Hey.
Well, do you want me to tell you
I'm
what you
pretty
wrote?
sure, off the top of my head, I've been playing a lot of Burnout 2006, Coast to Coast.
Outrun?
Specifically, I've been playing the PSP version because I modded my Vita again recently and I've been having a lot of good time with it. It's basically a somewhat less stable frame rate version of the PS2 and Xbox versions of a game, but it's just a great time, satisfying arcade racer with cool missions like impress your girlfriend by drifting and driving dangerously and ramming cars off the road. It's great.
Guess what I saw on Marketplace a couple of months back?
Outrun 2006?
No, Outrun, the original arcade cabinet.
I like the one with the car that you sit in
Yeah.
and it tilts and shit. Oh, it's so good.
Is this the one where you got like X amount to get to checkpoints before you keep going?
Yep.
And so it's not a lap thing; it's a point to point.
Yeah, it's point to point. It's
I
great.
both love and hate those games.
I like them until I get to the last checkpoint. Don't make that.
Yeah, I think that's my problem as well. It's like, well, why am I
'Cause
stopping?
I almost made it.
Yeah.
See, I think this one is probably like my favorite version of that kind of arcade racing. This hits the same itch for me that Burnout Paradise does.
Yeah.
In terms of arcade racing. And it's a Sega game. It's got a great soundtrack, like original soundtrack as well. It's just really hard to find and not available digitally anywhere now because of all the Ferrari licensing and product placement. So if you can
physical?
find it, physical is the way to go. Or just
if I've got it.
download the BIOS for PSP emulators and chuck it on there.
Yeah, do it. Game preservation, do it.
Yeah, do it.
Any girls checking out my new Forza?
Oh my
No.
god.
No, but I want to see the one where you race a mech.
Yeah, the Gundam. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Forza Horizon 6. I
Yeah,
am
that's
so
the new
keen
one.
on getting it. I'm just not buying an Xbox to play it yet, and I will get
You
it
can
when it
get
comes
it
out on
digitally on
PS5.
PlayStation.
I thought it wasn't available on PlayStation yet.
Yeah,
Forza
it's coming
5
They
is.
might even be pulling it.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
because Xbox have now gone back on their exclusives thing.
Oh, okay, because they realised that everyone was just buying it on everything else.
What do we think
Pretty
about
much.
the new leadership in Xbox? We haven't talked about that yet.
Haven't thought of it. I don't know. I
I've
can't
got some
remember because it
thoughts.
was so long ago
There's
now.
some stuff that's been happening in the last week, but maybe we talk about it in a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus, the PSP version of Outrun 2006 sold for $173.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
The Xbox version's $450.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it's a very, 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 very cool game, and
But then one sold
a
for
classic.
50.
Yeah, I don't understand the difference in price, but
Because it's worth what someone's willing to pay, or what
Yes.
some idiot thinks it's worth.
Or someone's laundering money.
I've also, in preparation for the Distant Worlds Final Fantasy Symphony concert in Melbourne in July, been replaying Final Fantasy X because this concert is to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy X,
Jesus Christ.
which is wild to think about.
That'd have some pretty good music then, right?
how big
Classics like.
How different?
Don't
How?
you
Look
Anyway.
at the take a look at like all the the graphical styles of Final Fantasy from like 1 to 7.
Yeah.
And then look at the jump from 8,
Yeah.
9, and 10.
Right?
It's ridiculous.
It's nuts.
How much of a gap was there between 8 and 7?
8 and 7 was like pretty blocky still.
And 8 was like
8 was when they introduced like proper like human
that
anatomy and
almost
like,
looked like a
scale.
point and click Sierra game, didn't it?
Kind of.
Like static backgrounds and then
Yeah, it was pre-rendered backgrounds and stuff,
Yeah.
whereas 10 was like, okay, here's some
This one.
pre-rendered stuff here and there, but this is mostly in engine all the time.
yeah. Nuts.
Yeah, it's wild that 10 is now 25 years old. But I've also been playing, I started, because I've never finished Final Fantasy 11, which is the first MMO they released. Holy shit, it's clunky compared to 14. It is, however, very aesthetically pleasing.
It's got some of that jank happening.
And the
got
Distant
some
Worlds
jank
Symphony
happening.
Orchestra concerts that have been happening for the last like 20 odd years are named after the main theme from Final Fantasy XI because
That's
it's
cool.
so beautiful. The other game I've been playing and have finished.
Did she just wake up in the middle of a field?
Yep.
Is that
And
a
then
cat
she
person?
sits and does like yoga poses and stuff because it's
Does she
a
do
product of
downward
its
dog?
time. The other game I've been playing, which Floppy will be very excited to hear, is, well, not excited to hear about. He lent me the game. I finally finished Resident Evil 9.
Woo! And it's the best game coming out this year.
I have some thoughts which conflict with Floppy's statement that have just been made.
And everyone else that's ever played the game.
Because while it is probably like a solid 8 out of 10, I do not think it's the game of the year.
What do you think is better than it this year?
I haven't played anything else that came out this year, so I don't know
Pocopia.
yet.
Can you stop fucking trying to wedge Pocopia into anything?
I have a feeling, however,
Yes.
if we get like some of the games that I'm thinking we'll get this year,
Right.
it will lose to some of them.
Wow.
Such as.
I don't know because I can't remember what they were.
It's going to be good for the prediction part of our show.
But
So
yeah.
things like Wolverine and stuff. You think this is going to
I
be
don't
beaten
thi-
by,
I
say,
see,
Wolverine?
I don't know. I don't think Wolverine will win it because it's an exclusive to one thing.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
But I
What do
think
you
this
think
will
of,
be a contender. I
what-
don't know if it will win.
What did you think of how they switched, say, between, oh my God, the name's gone right out of my head, Grace?
Grace and Leon?
Grace and Leon, and then how thematically it felt different each time.
Yeah, I loved the fact that Grace felt like you were playing Resident Evil 7 and 8 before they patched in the third-person mode for 8.
And Leon felt like 4.
And Leon felt like an enhanced version of 4.
Yeah. Like they did it, but you don't notice it really, do you? Like it's
no,
not jarring.
It felt,
the
yeah, it wasn't a
jarring's-
jarring
it's not
difference.
jarring.
No, because like the actions you can take were still the same. It was just framed in a different perspective, and you can switch those if you want to.
You can, but I like how you literally feel.
Leon feels
Weaker
like yeah,
as-
Grace is weaker for sure. Like her
you
her
feel it too,
weapons
like
and
you
everything
feel
else
scared.
are yeah. It's designed in such a way that Leon feels like catharsis for all the shit you go through as Grace for a period of time. But I think while I had a blast with it, like it's still I think Resident Evil 4 is a better game overall in terms of its like overall presentation, gameplay, theming, like just all of it. 9
That dude
feels
peed
like
himself.
I would too.
I don't know. I feel like 9, as it is right now, if you were to not have Grace in it, which would be dumb because then it wouldn't be what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was any more focused on Leon than it was, it would have detracted from the game.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I think the Leon sections, to a degree, felt too easy, even on the harder difficulties.
Yeah, but
because he's too overpowered as like this iconic, legendary character in the
But
series.
you do have to remember that most people that play it won't find it as easy as you did.
True.
You play the hardest games on hard difficulty, blindfolded and backwards.
Think about me playing it.
But that's what I mean. Like, I think even on that's kind of my point. Like, even on the harder difficulties, it still didn't feel challenging at all as Leon.
Whereas I played it on the easiest and died a lot and found it
No,
challenging.
I still died every now and again and lost like stuff all the time, but it just didn't feel. It was satisfying to play as Leon, but it wasn't rewarding.
I
Okay.
think Michael Townsend in the live comments has nailed it with Leon,
was the man candy.
And why did I think that's actually a really good point. I think especially with the way that, you know, the US audience reacts to a lot of things these days, I feel like if Leon wasn't in the game, this would not have sold or done as well as it did.
Fair.
I think if it was any other character, even Chris, people wouldn't have cared.
Isn't Chris dead?
No.
No.
Is Wesker?
That depends on...
Sort of.
Yeah.
He lives
Chris
in all of us.
Chris is off running the...
Chris is off running the BSAA.
The BSAA.
But yeah, I
So you did... There were 2 endings you did.
I chose
You got
the good ending.
Yeah, cool.
but I also think the ending in and of itself, which I like because I've got what people have affectionately referred to as protagonist boner. I like the protagonists in pretty much everything I play and always want them to succeed and win and be alive.
So
Me too.
what's it called when someone like me just likes the evil guys?
A hater.
Hate boning?
Yeah, hate fucker. I don't
Hate
know.
fucker? Hate wanking?
I feel like it's probably time enough that we can talk about the ending maybe, unless
Nah.
Brayden doesn't want to talk about it.
Let's leave it for another time.
But I think...
Leave it another good 10 years.
Okay, all right. All I will say then
Everyone knows
is
there's 2 endings, right?
the final fight was piss easy. And the final boss was not who I expected it to be. And I think the character they were hyping up to be the big bad was totally underutilized.
Okay.
And that detracted from the end of the game for me.
Sure.
Well, lucky for most video game journalists, they won't get to the ending, so they can't make that critique.
Big Bird.
I
Can I
big
read
bad,
out,
not big bird.
because Brayden's not talking, can I read out Brayden's lengthy review on the game they've been playing?
Sure.
All right.
Settle in.
Brayden has been playing a little game known as Mixtape. As someone else that I work with has also been playing this and sung its praises. Now, Brayden, excuse me, drink first,
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
said,
drink, guys.
and I quote, "It's really good." End quote.
No.
Golf clap.
No.
Ben,
Yo.
Mr. Fuster got you back on No Man's Sky, didn't he?
Yeah, Mr. Fuster got me back. So, free comic book day, I ended up talking to a friend of the show, Sean Fuster, out the front of Greenlight Comics while I was getting my free comics.
Pretty sure he's never watched the show.
Yeah, he has. And we were just chatting about it, and he was going through all the different, because he's a big proponent of No Man's Sky now. He's going through all the different things they've made, the fact that you can toggle basically everything to make it your individual game, how hard you want it, how easy you want it, how much exploring you want to do. And it's just land on a planet and go look for stuff. And I went, well, I do like exploring. So yeah, I've been playing No Man's Sky again. It is exceptional. All the all the DLC is still free. They're going to keep supporting it. It's been 10 years now, and they're still supporting this damn thing. Hats off to them. I was also talking to Sean about the next game that they're bringing out, which is, I don't know, it's basically a D&D type game or a fantasy world where the map is actually the size of an entire world. And
So, I mean, this has 18 quadrillion planets in it.
yeah. But they're all little planets. Like, you can
Controversial
walk around
opinion. I like it better how it launched than how it is now.
them as a battery sim.
No, just as I liked what it was, and I don't
But
like.
that's still there. That is still there. It's just you
but
can
it's
choose to do other
I
things.
feel like it's lost its charm.
No.
Even in the graphics, I preferred the original what
Okay.
it originally came out as.
Well, I'm not going to dispute that.
Well, you don't have to. It's my opinion. You
I'm
can't.
not going to
Exactly.
yuck anybody's yum, but sort of similar to what Dylan said, scared to go back into No Man's Sky because of how much they've added to the game.
Oh,
I
it's a
won't.
different game.
I won't try the game now because of how overwhelmingly large and how much shit there is to do.
I
in
was like that as well, but they do drip you, feed you, like at the start.
Okay.
Feed you.
They drip you, feed you. So you've got a very simple golden path.
it. Okay.
So you basically go in, repair your, gather materials to repair your engine and all those bits.
Mm.
But if you don't like that, there's an option where you just go, oh yeah, just automatically repair.
Okay.
So you just go in and go, yep, don't need the minerals. It just gives it all to you. So you can just go, bump, put them on your ship, fly
Yeah.
off. But then halfway through, if you go, oh, like this is too easy, you can take that off.
Yeah.
And you can bump up the difficulty. So it's very simple, like repair your ship, fly to the first space station, go to another planet, build the house building machine, build
Yeah.
a house. Simple as simple it could be.
Yeah, because I think I've talked about it before. I'm pretty sure it was Tears of a Kingdom that made me go, you know what? I'm done with games that insist upon having you craft and find shit and hoard resources. I'm just done. I don't care.
Look, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I
One of the reasons I
bought
didn't
it
get past the tutorial.
and just didn't do it.
No, I know, right? Can you pull up footage of what it originally looked like?
What, No Man's Sky at launch where it didn't work?
No, but it did work. It worked fine.
I could probably draw it on paper, and that'd be a good representation.
I liked the Asimov look.
Oh, that's a nice.
So
nice
it looked
pull.
like every Asimov book that I'd read and things that I've seen. Like, I found it beautiful. I'm not saying that it looks bad now. This is just the one.
It's just a different game.
It's just what I preferred.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
Anyway.
what I've been playing. It's
That's
fun.
cool.
How
It's,
did you
it's
go
good
with Red
little
Dead?
Yeah, fell off it.
Off
Fell
which
off the
one?
horse, literally.
No, I enjoy it. It's a cool game. But yeah, it just fell off. I'll get back to it at one point. Pokopia came out, and then Pokemon Champions came out.
I got a Pokemon game the other week.
What'd you get?
I got it on the DS, the Pokemon Conquest.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right, yeah,
That
yeah.
really inexpensive and not
Not
hard
at
to
all.
find game.
Yeah.
It
at all.
sounded cool.
Yeah, it is if you like RPGs.
And Japanese history.
Yeah, and $500 games. Anyway, what have you been playing, Floppy?
I didn't pay $500. I've been playing a couple of games. The latest one that I picked up just on Tuesday, I'm going to talk about first. I have been playing Lego Batman: The Dark Knight Legacy. This game is cool. This is already now the highest scoring Lego game ever. And that's just had the deluxe come out for 3 days. I think the standard one came out today as we film. It is very cool in the fact that it's taken combat from the Batman Arkham games, the free flow combat combos, counters, and dodges. It's taken elements from all of the Batman films
Hell yeah.
and the Arkham game. So it's not its own standalone one like all the other ones have been. This one has actually got scenes and whole storyline features from the Nolan trilogy, from the 89 and 92 Burton films, from the Schumacher films, from some comics runs like Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns and all that sort of stuff. And animated series, and they've pulled all these different elements and put them into one cohesive storyline.
What about 69 Batman?
66?
Whatever.
Reference to Bat Dance.
There is a reference to Bat Dance very early on.
Cool.
But you sort of start playing, and it's got the
It's called the
Alfred.
Bat-Tusi, I think
The
you'll find.
Bat is true. You start playing, and you're basically Robert Pattinson's Batman,
Oh, hell yeah.
but you're going through the journey for the League of Shadows from the Nolan trilogy, and then you get back to build the Batcave, which is fully customizable. The
That's
Batcave
cool.
is amazing because it's like
Where'd you put your
fucking
dinosaur?
Lego.
Next to the
I
big
haven't
pen?
done that yet because I've been getting other stuff. But then you've got Selena Kyle from Batman Returns, and you can have an entire garage of Batmobiles. I'm running around in the 89 Batman mobile, of course, because it is the best. But the world is open, and there are side quests that you can do, but you have like a bat sonar thing, so it marks them on your map. They're really easy to sort of locate and come back. You have grappling like you do in the Arkham games. It's excellent. It is absolutely excellent.
Is it the Arkham system?
In like the combat? Yes.
Yeah, because they got the Rocksteady team to come in and do like the programming and stuff for it, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's also, you start out with Carmine Falcone from the Nolan trilogy, but in the story part from the Pattinson movie. But then it's got one of the henchmen is Jack Nicholson from the '89 film, who then does Red Hood and Joker. Like it's just they've just done it so well. So anyone that's like a big Batman fan, like myself, is just seeing all of the little storyline beats from all these things that I've known so well. Like you go through the Flugenheim Museum, you can stop and there is a button to appreciate the artwork, which you then sit and contemplate. And the artwork is things like the cover from Dark Knight Returns. And he'll be like, pulled a calf muscle pulling that pose. Like, that sort of stuff. They're great. It's fantastic.
It feels like a love letter based on what you've described to like the series overall.
100%. That's exactly what it is. And I think it's why it's going to do really, really well.
And I think this is exactly what has been missing from all of the Lego games prior to this for me personally. Like, I can see why they're easy to pick up and play and like cool to do because they reference things in like a funny sort of Lego fashion. But I think this approach, like making it just a museum of all these different moments that pay homage to the series it's like representing, is what would get me to play these more.
Yeah, like, and it's like
with more interesting combat too.
They do a great job of recognizing that everyone has their Batman. Everyone that's a Batman fan, like my Batman is '89 Michael Keaton. Your Batman is like Val Kilmer forever, right? Or are you more Batman?
No, I'm more of a Christian Bale Batman guy. Yeah.
And so there's bits in there for everyone. Like, it's just, they're not saying that one's better than the other.
I say that. I think my favorite Batman is from like the Justice League cartoon from like the 2000s.
All right.
Yeah. It's very cool though.
My actual Batman is the animated series Batman.
Yep.
But I'd also love to see Dark Claw.
There's a lot of empty suits that I haven't collected, so that could be in there.
Do you get to play as Man-Bat?
I don't know yet.
That'd be cool.
Batmite has rocked up.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you buy things from him. There's a whole shop that's Batmite shop. You can customize your bat symbol to the one you want.
Also, in the 10 plus years I've known you, which is wild for that to be a thing now, we've disagreed on this opinion of mine. I also think George Clooney's Batman is really good.
I don't disagree on your opinion. It's your opinion. It's shit.
George Clooney's Batman was great.
Incorrect.
No.
But you're allowed to like it.
And
He
we're
had a
allowed
fucking bat credit card.
The Bat
for
credit
God's
card
sake.
is the best invention ever.
Incorrect. Fuck.
Best utility.
Joel Schumacher, #1 Bat villain, almost killed the franchise.
nipples everywhere.
Nipples and butt cracks everywhere. But yeah, so the other thing I was playing before this, and those of you who watch regularly, the gang here knows I don't platinum shit.
You're not a completionist.
I'm not a completionist. I like to play through a game, finish it. I like to do a bunch of the side quests.
You finish it.
Yeah, I like to finish the games as well. I got a platinum, Dylan the Villain. I got a platinum for Maneater. Now, I have spoken about this game before. I picked it up again on the PS5, and I needed something in between games to play that I know is like a 20-hour game that I can just play happily without having to be too snowed under with huge amounts of collectibles or plot or anything else. You get to play a shark that has a revenge storyline with a shark hunter called Scaly Pete. He killed your mum, you ate his hand, simple as that. And then this whole thing is shot like it's a nature documentary called Maneater, following the shark, narrated by Chris Parnell of Saturday Night Live and a lot of other things. Archer, yeah, he's one of the characters in Archer. The writing is hilarious. The amount of pop culture references that they don't actually name, but if you know, you know.
He's also Jerry in Rick and Morty.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't watch Rick and Morty. But this is an RPG where you're a shark. It's a shark PG. So you clean out areas, you fight an apex predator, you find nutrients, minerals, mutagens, and then you unnaturally evolve yourself. Getting bigger from a pup to a teen to an adult to an elder to a mega.
Megalodon.
And then you also gain the ability to have upgrades to yourself. And you can upgrade the head, jaws, fins, tail, body to be armored with bone, or to have bioelectricity sort of components, or to have one that sucks health from other things, or there's all sorts. I went through it. I finished the entire game. I cleaned out every collectible. I wiped the map clear. Some of those battles are hard, especially right at the start. And then I did something that I not only rarely ever do, but I think I've only done maybe 3 times. I bought DLC. I paid full price for DLC, which then gave me a whole nother area where you have a military complex, which brings in alien technology and atomic power for your shark. And I became, I don't know if you can find an Instagram photo, yeah, I became an atomic powered shark.
It's so funny.
And it was the best time. It was such a good time. The writing is hilarious. One of the little pop culture references is you find 3 seashells on the bottom of the ocean, like big concrete ones. And if anyone's watched Demolition Man, they know the 3 seashells joke. And then Chris Parnell just comes on, doesn't say anything about Demolition Man, just says that, years from now, an entrepreneurial engineer will spot these and then revolutionize post-toilet care forever. And it's like, that's it. And if you know Demolition Man, you know. There's a whole other one about money being in the banana stand, which is a Arrested Development reference.
Hell yeah. There's always money in the banana stand.
There's always money in the banana stand. But yeah, such a beautifully made, finished game. Looks beautiful as well.
You guys may have heard of this guy as well. Brayden definitely will have. The DLC, a lot of the voice work was actually done by Brian David Gilbert.
I know that name, but I don't know why.
He's a YouTuber who does weird stuff like ranks Pokemon by edibility and talks about which Castlevania enemies are the sexiest or hottest to fuck.
And at one time, he did the complete Poke Rap.
Yeah,
Oh,
all of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's just a weird dude who does like a lot of cool stuff. And it's one of the reasons that made me want to play the DLC. So if you're one of those people who has parasocial relationships with YouTubers and content creators, it's for you.
Hey, we have a wild Zach Sabbath in the chat.
Do we? What is he
Yeah,
doing
we
there
do.
and not here?
Yeah, he got mixed up, he got the address wrong.
Went back to his own home.
But yeah, so I played Man-Eater. I finished it. I platinumed everything on there. The thing that you fight at the end, I won't spoil it in case you're going to play it, but the Apex took me, I don't know, a good 2 hours to actually beat it. So I ended up spending 34 hours on this game.
Nice.
But solidly happy with it, which led me into a thought process. Like, I really enjoyed this. I had a great time. It's not often I play a game where I don't play a humanoid type person.
Now we got to get you to play Dark Souls.
Let's not get too crazy. About the closest I get to Dark Souls is Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, and Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, that's fair.
I started thinking about games that we play where we are animals. Because there's not a lot, and I don't count Frog in fucking...
What about Leisure Suit Larry? He's an animal.
He's a different kind of animal. I was thinking actual games where we play actual animals. Yeah, like Frogger. I didn't even think of that one. So the first one being Frogger, where you're trying to... Everyone's played Frogger. You're trying to get across the highway, get across the logs, get into the little riverbank homes.
I was playing an original Frogger arcade a few weeks ago.
I've got one in my backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've got an arcade
Multi-board.
machine that has multi-board, and one of them is Frogger. So I busted out a list of games where you play as an animal, predominantly a normal, everyday animal. Or something. I thought we'd take turns in reading them out. I'd love you to do the first one because I know you've played it.
I actually didn't. I watched my ex-partner play a lot of it. Actually, no, I watched her play all of it and loved every second of it.
Would you like to read through this one?
Of course. Let me pull up my run sheet on my teeny tiny screen because I
Oh,
forgot
do you want me to read it out? And then you can
No, I got it.
And you can comment.
So, Stray is a 2022 adventure game. Follows a stray cat who falls into a walled city populated by robots. Pretty sure it was heavily inspired by Kowloon, the walled city in China. Or somewhere in that region.
It's not there anymore.
Not there anymore, but it was.
Is that because it's also populated by a lot of cats? Is that place that has heaps of just cats?
No, it's no longer a place.
Oh.
Yeah, you're thinking of Greece or the Cat Island in
Oh,
Japan.
no, sorry, that was Devon Park.
So yeah, it's a walled city populated by robots, machines, and mutant bacteria. Cat sets out to return to the surface with the help of a drone named B12. It's a third-person platformer / like exploration adventure game. You traverse the world by leaping across platforms, climbing up stuff the way a cat would. You can interact with the environment and use furniture and things to create platforms and stuff to interact with, the mission objectives and stuff that you need to. You can store items found throughout the world, hack into technology using B12 as...
And you can be an arsehole and just throw things off.
Yeah, you can just knock things off like a cat. There's I think a dedicated button that lets you hold your paw out to swat things.
There's a dedicated meow button.
Yep. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy for meowing like 100 times by just spamming the button as well. And you basically spend the game sneaking through areas to avoid sometimes hostile robots, but also mutant like bacteria, alien things that try to eat your face. It's a very, very interesting experience in the fact that like there's not combat in the sense of you fight stuff or anything. It's very much like a
Exploration.
I would argue it's almost a cozy game. I don't know if Brayden would agree.
It's kind of almost a cozy platformer.
Cozy platformer, yeah.
Kind of like Rhyme.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
got like a vibe of like, you know, tension and like this thriller aspect to it where, you know, you get into situations that are a bit dicey and the whole point is to tug at your heartstrings and make you panic for the cat. It's a very, very cool time. And I think it's now available as of, I think, last year on like Switch, Xbox,
it's
and
on
other
everything.
consoles. It's on everything now. So if you can find it, I would recommend playing it. It's the sort of thing that,
What do you reckon? 10 hour? 10, 15?
yeah, maybe 10, 15 hours. Like, it's probably not something that I would say go and drop $100 on. But
No, I don't think it was ever $100.
for me, it's also the sort of thing that, which, you know, might be weird because I replay Final Fantasy games for the story. But as far as the story of this is concerned, it ends in such a way that you probably don't need to ever play it again because it really is just a story from A to B about a cat.
Heard it here first, folks. The cat dies.
No, it... Shh.
Twice.
9 times, in fact.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a cool one. I had a good time watching it be played. I did play a little bit of it myself, but yeah, it's absolutely the sort of thing that my partner at the time loved as far as like the type of game she liked playing. So yeah.
That robot looks cool.
Oh, the robot designs are great. They're like from FLCL, where it's like the robot characters with like
Yeah.
TVs and microwaves on their heads. It's a very cool aesthetic.
Ben, you like Japan. You've been there. Would you
I
like
do.
to read out the next one?
And I've also played this game.
Good.
I'm not surprised.
Kind of hoping that you had.
Okami! Set in a fictional version of Japan, Okami combines Japanese mythology to tell the story of how the land was saved from darkness by the Shinto sun goddess Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
Fuck you.
I was going to say, I got you to read this because I don't know how to say that, and then you fucked it up.
Yeah. Who took the form of a white wolf. It features a cel-shaded visual style and the celestial brush gesture system to perform miracles. The game was planned to use more traditional realistic rendering, but this had put a strain on the graphics processing of the PS2. Clover Studios switched to a cel-shaded style to reduce the processing, which led to the celestial brush concept. The gameplay is modeled on The Legend of Zelda, one of the director Hideki Kamiya's
Kamiya.
favorite series. The game's name is a pun, as Okami can mean either great god or wolf in Japanese.
They
Correct.
used the pun kind of loosely. I don't think either of them are funny.
It's a double meaning.
Yeah.
One of the last PS2 games released, it was not commercially successful, even though it won Game of the Year. And as another nice fact, the Wii version of this game has the IGN logo down the bottom.
What?
Because whoever designed the cover just lifted a photo from the IGN website and didn't notice the watermark.
I've got it
Wow.
on the Wii.
You got to check that out and let us know when you get home.
Bottom left-hand or right-hand corner, I think the IGN
I think I've got it
logo's
on the
there.
Wii. Well, I would have grabbed it though. Maybe I don't have it on the Wii. Maybe I've got it on PS2.
There we go.
So the watermark. Oh my god,
That's hilarious.
that's heaps funny.
I-
But yeah, it's a beautiful game.
It's a great game. I've got it on DS, I
Every-
think.
I think. Oh, maybe I've got it on Switch because they re-released it on Switch.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
re-released it after the Wii release on PlayStation 3, and then it got an Xbox One, PS4, and I think
It's been on
digital
everything.
releases on everything after that.
Yeah, it's like GTA. It's been on everything.
And
I
are
am
they-
psyched for the sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel. It's not
Sorry,
a remake, is it?
Yeah.
It's not a sequel. It's the third game in the series.
No, okay.
Because the DS got a sequel called Okami Den, where you play as the son of Amaterasu, Chibi-Terasu.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a very cool one. There you go. A wolf and a celestial brush.
Also, amazing character to play as in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I
You can play as
completely forgot they were
Amaterasu,
in
which
there,
has got
yeah.
like 4 different fighting styles based
That's
on the
amazing.
abilities you get in the game. It's so sick.
All right, next one up. I know that Brayden's a fan of. Untitled Goose Game. That's
why
funny
Brayden
enough,
doesn't
wasn't a
have voice.
goose. That was just Brayden coughing.
See, I thought you'd want me to read out this one because, like the goose, I'm a big asshole.
I thought it might hit too close to home.
No, I know what I am.
I mean, he does have
Um,
orange on his chin, same as you.
Yeah, and not on his head, just like you.
And I have a corkscrew penis, which... What?
White as fuck.
I don't know what to say about that.
I thought you were going to get me to do it so I could talk about it in an English accent, but I'm not going to.
Untitled Goose Game is set in a quiet English village. The game follows a goose controlled by the player that can honk, duck down, run, flap its wings, and grab objects with its beak to annoy the shit out of all the villagers.
Hell yeah.
The village is split up into multiple areas, each of which has like a list of things to do, almost like a shopping list of objectives, such as stealing certain objects or tricking humans into doing specific tasks. When enough of these objectives are completed, the goose is allowed to move on to the next level or area. After completing 4 areas, the goose enters a miniature model of the village. There, the goose steals a golden ball before going back to the previous areas where the villagers try to stop it because it's an annoying little piece of shit. Side note, my kids live on an acre and have 3 geese, and they don't like anyone that's short.
Short?
Yeah, they see them as a threat. So my young lad, Thomas, they do not like him, and they will go him.
You would have thought it would be the other way around, right? Like bigger things would be considered more scary and threatening.
No, but they're too scared to take on bigger things.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And they will just come out, and they're pretty big geese. They're fucking scary. They break arms according to signs.
Break a man's neck, you know.
But yes. Anyway, there are heaps of hidden optional objectives as well. I can't think of a single one at the moment. Brayden, do you know any of the hidden ones? Wasn't it like honk X amount of times?
I mean, they've also added co-op.
They have added co-op, yes.
Michael Townsend live chat said, "Oh, hey, the guy from Top Gun." And I just want to bring up, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and this was brought up, and I went, "Oh my god!" So Top Gun is basically a cowboy movie, a horsey cowboy movie.
Yes, it is. If you swap the planes for horses.
Yep. Oh, no one can tame that plane.
Explains the shower scene too.
It's also 3 different movies being portrayed by over 3 different like main actors.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, back to the goose.
Anyway, back to the goose. Completing all the optional objectives rewards players with a crown. There's the little miniature village and the bell. A cooperative multiplayer option has been added in an update and allows a second player to control a second goose, both geese trying to accomplish the goals together. Like little partner geese. It's quite lovely.
It's very arseholes.
It's very cool little thing. I think it came out on PS4, Xbox, Switch, everything, I think.
And developers from Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yep. They had an exhibition in Melbourne at ACMI.
I got the...
Yeah, I went to buy the game that they had there. They had physical copies, but they were sold out.
Aww. Yeah, if you like being annoying little prick, be a goose.
Or
Be a
Ben.
goose.
Be a goose. Do we want to just keep going in turns? Or?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I'll do the next one.
All right, Anto.
So next one, Spirit of the North. I've heard a lot about this game and seen it on shelves for many years. I've not personally played it, but Spirit of the North has you take on a role of a fox traveling through Iceland with a spirit fox, guardian of the Northern Lights. Over the course of the adventure, you discover more information about a missing companion. No, not a missing companion, sorry, about the mystical spirit companion. And you learn about the history of a lost ancient civilization. So it sounds like similar to like kind of the intent of Okami, having you be like this mystical spiritual thing.
Yeah, look, there's no dialogue.
But
There's nothing like that. It's kind of like pulsing symbols for this ancient civilization language.
It's always given
and
me
stuff.
like Journey vibes.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
So. Even like a more stripped down version of Journey.
Fernie?
It's really beautiful. Like the way that they animate the fox is actually really quite nice and everything like that. I haven't finished it, but I've played it. One of my kids has finished it though. But they are all about foxes. That's their favorite animal
Hell
on the
yeah.
planet. Collect everything fox related, so that was a bit of a given. There is now a sequel to this as well. I think now has come out. Spirit of the North 2.
I had a fox corpse in the creek next to my house. It stunk. There you go. That's my story.
That's the DLC.
Jesus.
Every day I looked at it and the skin slowly got tightened around its skull.
Come on, man.
Okay. Do you want to do the next one?
Sure.
Have you played this one?
No.
Do you own it?
No.
It's a Wii game that's great. You need to, because I'm going to tell you one thing at the end that you need to make. It's going to make you want to own it.
We'll see about that. Deadly creatures. You can control a young male scorpion. I feel like there should be a guitar riff there. And an adult female tarantula. Nope. And engage in brutal battles against each other arachnids, insects, rats, and reptiles. The two creatures have different playing styles, with the scorpion's levels featuring more action-orientated gameplay, while the tarantula is more stealth-orientated with less linear levels. The Wii Remote and Nunchuck are used for both movement and attack, with motion controls incorporated for special attacks and finishing moves. While the tarantula also utilizes the pointer function and shoots webs. How do I shot web? For anyone who's really old.
How do I make Metroid crawl?
When Metroid go into ball, where go baby? Along with dispatching common arthropods such as pill bugs. I want to say like bug pills. What the?
You don't like this? You don't like this?
Crickets, beetles, and wolf spiders, most of which can be devoured to regain health. You also face bosses, including a Gila monster, a rattlesnake, and eventually a human. There are 2 humans voiced by Dennis Hopper and Billy Bob Thornton.
Not even joking. They're voiced by Billy Bob Thornton and Dennis Hopper. I think they're called Steve and something else.
Bowser.
Oh, that would be great. But as the scorpion, you get to go up against one of the humans and just sting them multiple times in the crotch.
Hell yeah.
So that's that game right there.
It's making me uncomfortable.
It's the way spiders move.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Arachnids. They got.
Would you play this?
Nah, probably not.
You want to own it
Does
because
it
it's
have
got
co-op?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Not really.
And what about Dennis Hopper?
Dennis Hopper is probably the selling point.
I think that's great. I had to get that game. I have played it. I have not finished it.
It does look like it's a silly, just fun, have a pick up and play kind of game.
Yeah, it's like a brawler basically.
Yeah.
The Gila monster
Oh, very
is
quickly.
terrifying.
Gila monster.
Before we go to the last one, can I just get a quick round table? Who on their bingo card
Always
had
happens,
Star Fox being remade again and being released this
I'm
year?
so keen for this.
So am I. I love Star Fox.
It looks fucking amazing.
Oh, I think there's super Uncanny Valley happening.
I think it's the best Star Fox has ever looked.
I don't like the way that
Oh.
because the Falco, it's not Falco.
Yeah.
It is
okay.
Falco?
Yeah, it's Falco. You're thinking Captain Falcon.
Yeah, because Falco Punch. Anyway, the way he talks, because like birds don't have lips, and they try to get him to talk.
Yeah,
and
that
it
is
just,
weird.
It just looks a bit wrong. Slippy looks too slimy.
That's the
He's a
point.
frog. He's supposed to be. That's a good thing. The Arwings.
See, no lips. He
are
can't talk.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, our wings look great.
When they see the little panels and stuff like moving around to like
I will purchase the hell out of this because Lilac Wars or Star Fox 64 is one of my favorite games ever.
I have already pre-ordered it.
Oh, I probably should do the same.
Yeah.
You get a bonus at all?
I don't even know. I pre-ordered because it looks so fucking good.
Anyway, it's out soon.
Yeah. Anto says,
To me, like, sure, they've done a bit of work to like make cool cutscenes and update the character models, but personally, we have this chat in the Discord. Like, I'm not a furry, but this is the least fuckable any of these characters have ever looked.
incorrect. That is the most fuckable.
Nah, disagree.
Peppy?
All of them. in
I
one
also
go.
think outside of like the cinematics and the
Fox's dad looks really good, but Fox himself looks a bit,
munted. I think outside of the R-Wings, like design and like the modeling they've done for the R-Wings themselves, I think this looks like one of those bad, like, here's what Mario would look like in Unity with a 4K filter slapped over it. Like, it's a lazy port. It's a remake of a
James
remake
McLeod
of a remake of a remake.
looks hot as shit. Let's
I
put
think
that out there.
I don't think it's a port.
it's
a
the
remake.
same game. It's a port.
Well, it's a remake. It's like when they remade anything from the ground up, even if they use the same sort of stuff. It's still,
Metroid
still a remake.
Returns.
Yeah, look,
I mean, you do play all the Sonics. They are all the same game.
disagree. Disagree. You could argue Mario is the same game. By that
I agree. I agree.
But yeah, I think it's just sure. Nintendo are teasing the water with a game that's easy to make because it's a game that already exists. They're slapping just a visual filter over the top.
Sonic shade, and it wasn't thrown by me. Hell yeah!
You also look like a tiny person now.
I don't care. I'm happy.
I think the only reason this exists is because the reception to Fox McCloud in the Super Mario Galaxy movie was so good.
Oh, 100%.
And
Well, this
they
would have
had
been
this
around way
planned
before.
before
This would
that
have been being
movie.
worked on way before that.
I don't know.
What? Fox McCloud came out, and then 2 weeks later went, "Hey, let's get a game."
I don't know.
get a game going.
I think Nintendo and
Like that.
we've talked about this a little bit. Like I think Nintendo are out of ideas.
No, Nintendo sit on games.
I think they are out of ideas.
No, I will agree with Anto, I think Nintendo ran out of ideas in 1988.
And the reason I say this is just because of Shigeru Miyamoto's comments recently, where he keeps saying things on press tours for movies of, games aren't going to last, which is why we're diversifying into movies.
Well, it makes sense. That's what they did with toys.
Yeah.
But, like, the only reason he thinks that is because he's part of a company that shits on their history all the time and doesn't care.
They don't shit on it. They just don't care about their history.
Exactly. They shit on it actively by not making their shit available, which they could easily do.
What's their company? They can do what they want.
Nah, see,
It's up to people like me who preserve it until I die, and then my daughter has to put
I
up
think
with
I'm just jaded because I bought a Switch 2, and all I did with it was play Smash for 9 months, and then I've stopped using it.
No, it sounds like a you problem.
No, it's just because they haven't released anything fucking worth playing on it yet.
That's opinion.
No, like everything that's come out on Switch 2 that is an exclusive, for me personally, has been disappointing. Metroid Prime 4 was garbage.
Yeah, so it's a you problem.
No, that's a game problem.
No, you just said for you personally.
Nah.
It's a you problem.
It's also never, like, Metroid Prime 4 is the reason we're never going to get a Metroid Prime again.
Why is Mum and Dad fighting again?
Well, it's not fighting. I'm just pointing out it's a you problem. You're the problem, Anto.
You like birds?
Yes.
You like birds? Well, this is a game where you are a bird. And what do you do if a bird shits on your window? Don't take her out again.
Fucking hell.
See, I've heard that before and knew it was coming.
If
so I
what
decided to
Townsy
stay
says is
quiet.
true, I will take back all my shit about Nintendo not doing stuff that I
Well,
like.
what did Townsy say? The consoles suck equally this gen? What?
Next Mario movie that comes out, we'll get a Captain Falcon cameo, and we'll get a new F-Zero game.
That'd be amazing.
No.
Okay, this game is called Feather. It's a peaceful game about immersing yourself in a beautiful island, on a beautiful island. Become a bird, they say. Fly around, they say. Lose yourself in zen-like flow, they say. All whilst listening to the soothing ambient soundtrack. Does that not sound amazing?
It does.
I'm distracted by the fact that the sky's black.
No,
Is that just the monitor, or is that us?
that is not pleasing you.
No, I mean, it's a big thing.
So it has responsive and fluid flight controls to swoop, glide, backflip, roll your way around the island. No enemies, no combat, no threats. Just peaceful flight by yourself or with the others. So what it's saying is you are the apex predator.
So it's Pilot Wings Resort as a bird.
Yeah.
not a
Passive
bad idea.
multiplayer allows you to join a flock and discover the world with others. Explore a vast open world and find new songs which can be found around the surroundings. Each element of the island responds to your presence with a hum, tone, and rhythm to connect you to the world.
What happens if the other birds don't like you?
I don't know.
They tell you to flock off.
But how cool would this be also in VR?
See,
If you like
yes.
VR. If you like VR.
You'd get stomach tumbles.
I was going to say, if you can
Yeah,
stomach
but not everyone
VR,
does. Yeah.
yes, it would be very cool.
So let me rephrase that. I think this would translate well to VR.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could do that in VR. It's the ones where you're in a mech or something that's walking and you're not walking. So if I'm not in a person, I can handle VR.
I thought I would have that problem playing Resident Evil 4 VR.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
you can do super cool shit, like throw your gun up in the air and like catch it in your holster and then whip your knife out of the chest pocket. And like, it's so sick playing in VR.
Yeah. We
Anyway.
couldn't hear that here, but I implore you, please go and listen to that and hear the music that happens while you're flying around as a bird.
I'm sorry, is this the second game in like 2 shows that you've talked about the music in, Floppy? What's happened
What
to
is
you?
going on? I've finished a game. I've platinumed some stuff. I'm talking about music. This is where you
You're
learn.
slowly
how I'm
transforming
actually-
into me.
I'm like, no, it's from the last Starfighter. I've been replaced by a robot.
You are Anto.
Yes, mate.
This is a bird VR game.
It looks, the beard part looks weird. I don't like it. Is this the Falconeer or something? Eagle, the Eagle Flight. That's right. Came out for the first PlayStation VR.
I don't think birds can see their beak, just like our brain
I
ignores
can see my nose.
Our brains ignore the nose.
Maybe
Unless
yours. I mean, tell that to my eyes that are seeing it.
You're not playing Call of Duty and seeing the guy's nose.
That would be
you don't see
weird.
his legs either.
Especially even when you look down. It's fine. But yeah,
Anyway.
that is my little segment on games where you play as an animal.
We are running out of time. I forgot to mention to you guys, we've got a hard out. So
Oh, do we?
We have to be out by 9:30. So
Oh, okay.
9 o'clock right on the dot.
Luckily, the next part's relatively quick.
Yeah. Now, if you
happy and
didn't
you
play
know-
the bouncer, clap your hands.
Ooh.
Yeah, we didn't. No one played the bouncer.
Well, look, in our
Yeah, I own it. I play it like semi-regularly.
Oh, okay.
both Zach and I organised to play it with Anto on 2 different occasions, and we had to not do them
And
on
they
both.
both flaked.
And I was in Sydney.
You could say they
I'm
Bounced.
I'm sure I would have been invited as well.
Yeah, you would have been. We just knew you were away.
That's why we changed it to then. I mean, ha.
Anyway, so Floppy, you had an idea. What are we doing?
So what we're going to do? So we are all going to still play the bouncer, but just
You've got
so
an extra 2
we have
weeks.
something exciting for you guys who at home who probably did play it because you're not wankers like us. We're going to pick a second game, and so we're going to have 2 games reviewed on the next show. So we will all, the bouncer will continue. We'll all get together at Anto's. We'll have a little sleepover, hit each other with pillows, and play the bouncer. That's happening, by the way. I'm sorry, I don't care what you say.
So 6-sided die because we got 3 people. We got Floppy, Brayden, and Zach, who still haven't had a game. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Zach
5,
was the
6.
game before me.
Oh, was he?
No, you were the game before me. Zach was the game before that. So it should be.
No.
The bouncer
Who
is
cares?
Zach.
This is what my
the
thing
bouncer
says.
is Zach's.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't cross it off.
You haven't
Yes,
crossed it off,
I thought
yeah.
the bouncer was mine.
No,
No,
well,
you
it's one
just
of you.
own it.
Right.
Gunstar Heroes was
So we're
yours.
down to 2. Can we go to 4, please?
So it's just me and Brayden.
All right, here we go. 1, Brayden.
Fuck, I missed out again.
Well, at least you know next time it's you.
All
All
right,
right.
you watch it, not come up my number
You
somehow.
got 4 games there, Brayden.
Please let it be 4.
Oh,
Number
fuck.
1, we're playing Racoin.
Racoin?
What's Racoin, Brayden?
What's Racoin?
Oh, what a pity. You don't have a microphone. I guess we'll find out later.
I guess we'll play one of my games.
Racoin. No one knows what it is, and
Never heard
Brayden
of it.
Is
Rapidly finding footage.
Oh, what is that?
1 coin left.
Oh, this
Yo!
is like... Oh, dude. My mum watched this TV show.
This looks pretty cool, actually.
It's Balatro for coin pushers.
No, you didn't.
Is this
Oh,
free?
no.
Is this free?
What's it on?
What's it on?
But you're gonna get addicted.
What's it on?
Everything.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna get addicted. It's Balatro for coin pushers.
Okay.
All right.
You play as a record?
Racoin.
Okay,
All right,
I'm in.
How much is it?
Oh, less than 20 bucks probably.
It's still. Things are tight. Do you know
Look,
who
if
else
it's
is
less than $15 on Steam, I'll buy it and add you to my Steam library, and you can download and play it that way.
Sweet. Speaking of.
Or can you push it to 17.75?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. What?
We can all chuck in like
Support
$4.
independent game devs.
We can all
Ben.
chuck in $4. $4.70.
If you guys don't own Balatro already, there's a bundle.
Yeah.
Balatro and Racoin together.
But why would I want to play Balatro?
I was playing Balatro a lot earlier this year, and I got to the point where I was like creating decks and hands that I got to like the E.0674 error message things.
Anyway,
So
speaking of
good.
the E point, Michael Towns has an E in his name. There you go.
Yes, he does.
What else does Michael Towns do, Floppy?
He makes Game Boy games. Don't know where that went. I wasn't expecting to have to say anything. And I'm trying to silently unwrap a chocolate under the desk.
Just do it loudly in
Just
front
do
of the
it loudly.
microphone.
Everyone wants it.
There we go.
ASMR. Oh, Jesus.
Townsy makes Game Boy games, flashes it down to original carts, or can be played in a browser. You can support them with money, or kudos, or sharing, or a hearty pat on the back.
Or really shit games that you get for $5 and you buy it as a gag and you give it to him at a toy
I
fair.
thought you were calling his games really shit. I was like, wow, this is an odd shout out.
No, I bought Michael Towns a gag gift.
What
Because
was
it was like a blister pack with a gun in it without the game for the Wii.
He would have loved
And
it.
I went, oh, Michael Towns will love this. This will be a good laugh. So I bought it for $5 and went over and gave it to him. And he went, oh, wow, thanks so much. This is amazing. Don't show appreciation when I'm being a prick.
That's the best comeback.
Anyway, Michael Towns, what a human.
Yeah, but then you find out he's probably got like 17 copies of the game.
He's
that-
already got 17 copies.
Yeah.
Oh,
of it.
yeah, Townsy's site went down, by the way. He did tell me earlier.
What?
And
Yeah, his Etsy store was like flagged as like being a bunch of bullshit by bots or something.
selling Game Boy, pirated Game Boy
Counterfeit
games.
goods
they're
and stuff.
his.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're his
ridiculous.
original. Yeah, right. Okay.
Anyway, Michael Towns has sent me something. It arrived at my house today, but I didn't go home to collect it. So next show,
We will have a reveal.
we're going to have a reveal of what Michael Towns has sent us in the snail mail.
Is it Marshmallow?
I don't know if it's Marshmallow.
Fucking
I still haven't shown you the demo he sent me like a year and a half ago.
What?
Yeah,
That's actually a thing.
yeah, a little playable demo.
What the fuck?
I should probably show you guys that. It's
Yeah.
really good. Anyway. This is You Don't Know Video Games. We're Hack the Dino. We'd like to thank our Patreon supporters. Cheers, chaps.
Thanks.
Cheers, chaps.
Cheers, matey. Isn't it?
And,
Little bit what's for now's your fucking mum.
You can support us on Patreon like those chaps do. Jump on over to patreon.com/YDKVG or Hack the Dino, whatever. I don't care. Go to hackthedino.com. Fuck you. That's the end of the show. You're not getting any more pricks.